What's up? Good morning, everyone. A little late to the computer. Let me put this on. Okay. So, setting up my iPad for second monitor here. So, before I share screen, I'm going to set up my trade sinker. Make sure that's good to go and running. Also have a few minutes here before the opening range is set. Make sure it's good. All right. And then go to Tradeovate. Log into Tradeovate. All right. Okay. Now I will share screen with you guys. Okay, so this is bookmaps running. Let's see. I'm gonna put bookmap on the left side because I noticed in the live stream you couldn't see the CVD. So I just want to make sure you can see CVD. Oh, looks like we have a lot of buy orders right off the bat. But before that, let's go ahead. So I got my Tradeovate up. Trading journal with TradeZella. Add the template. Let's check if there's any news announcements. I use Forex Factory. Looks like there's nothing right now. Even next week, going into next week. Tuesday is when we'll see probably some major movements. But that's major movements. Unemployment rate before at 3:30. So that's before the market opens. So the trade sinker, can move that all the way there. Boom. Now let's finally look at the charts. Let's see here. Log into my live account. Okay, so just so you know, we have a indicator here, HTA indicators. You could go in TradingView, type in it, go to indicators, just type HTA. We have a few of them here. Probably need to remove this. Yep, but HTA anchor VWAP open, apply that, and it'll automatically anchor the VWAP to the start of the day, set the range with opening high and close within the first 15 minutes. That being said, also, yeah, just a little bit more about it. You could actually could put this on, see how it looks. So yesterday, black dotted line is yesterday's anchor VWAP. Wow, a lot of orders long got pulled. Looks like I'm gonna be going short. What is it? We still got 441. See what it wants to do. MES. Ooh, everything is just tanking. What happened? Let's see. Is there any news? You go financial juice. Usually says something. Wow, orders just take off. Bookmap. Now it's coming back on. That's pretty interesting. Cool, huh? Thick, 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 thick. 6903, and then boom, just gone. Cumulative volume is bearish right now, but looks like there's a lot more orders starting to fill up on longs. So one of my rules, just don't trade the first 15 minutes. This could be a shakeout here. We just pretty much just sit and wait, In the meantime, so we got MES is breaking below New York VWAP. I like that. Sometimes it's okay to break your rules if you have sound judgment. You got orders below. Yeah. Q below. Bearish trend. Could be a good short. Could test it out. 5, 4. I don't really like these low test candles though. Four, 2. So this is a big block of orders right here. I like it. So I'm short in Q. I'm in Q. I like it because of this bearish action. Price below yesterday's anchor VWAP and today's New York VWAP already. We have like one more minute before the close. First 15 minutes set. It's mid-range entry trade. This is light risk also. How much is it really? Yeah, it's only $400 risk. So not much. And 2 minutes is bearish. 5 minutes solid bearish close. So I think this could go. Yeah, orders are getting pushed lower. 529. Just like here. Yeah, this level. This is MES. I'm in Q. Oh, so for buys, I'd like to see this close all the way up here. That'll be the play if it provides. I was gonna say if this goes back up, closes above New York, I will switch my bias long. Wait and see though. And that I will enter long off of on trade of 8. But we'll hold, we'll see. Because that 5 minutes pretty solid. lot of bearish orders on NQ. Oh, there you go. Quick jump down. What? 220. All right, it's a nice play to start the day. But let's see what it really wants to do. See things. All right, within the 15-minute entry time frame, it's basically rules kind of broken, but you got to know when to break them. I'll say that. Where's the studio? How do I share this? All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's get that link one more time for our trade. Put that in the journal. There we go. Let's see that back into range play. Just want to be wary before I enter this trade. I want to make sure that we do have enough bullish momentum because price can just be creating a higher low, or rather go like this and continue down lower. But I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I want to wait for MES to close above. So I want MES to close above the New York before I actually consider going long. I mean Q has probably done it. Still have 2 VWAPs that price needs to break through. $69.15. Orders are filling up above. I like it. Excuse me. Oop, 2-minute didn't close. Probably will though, but you just never know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, if price could close above bullish like that, and engulfing might look good for longs. 10 seconds left here. 7, 6. Nah, I don't like that close. Still waiting. 5-minute does close bullet. Oh yeah, that might be good actually. You take it. I don't know now. I want to be smart. I mean, Q's still bearish. I mean, bookmap orders are still bearish. So it's always better to just wait, be patient, wait for confirmation before like executing. Like as much as I want to be in this trade long already, and I think it's gonna go long. It's just you don't want to force it. Wouldn't want to force something that works. Yeah, so like once this closes above, then I'll go long. I like that. Does create like a resistance level here, so that's a good entry. This one. Price really does not want to go above this view up. Looks like it wants to go short. All right. This might be the play then. Yeah, 2 minute looks bullish though. I like that. Again though, could be creating a higher low. Or I mean a lower high. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. Yeah, MES has already broken back down outside the range, so might want to go short here. But damn, if I go short, it'd have to look like that. And the orders still stay short as well. Hmm. Tricky, tricky. Push down. There it is. Yeah, I missed that entry. Handoff entry would be there. So are we seeing another opportunity here? Let's see. Could go short. That'd be a good short, yeah. Definitely not sizing up that much though. So I am live now on my Trade Syncer or Tradeovate. Yeah, that's the running profit on one account. multiply that by 22. I don't know why it's actually not doing anything here. Oh, I see. M and Q. That's where it is. Okay. So what is my risk here? 5 contracts. Risking 545. How much I'll make? I don't know. I'm not calculating that. I don't take that into account. It would be nice though. Yeah, to make over 400 today. Hopefully 500 is a they are actually 600 looks like. Yeah. Yeah, I want to end the week green, but I'm not going to force anything. Yeah. Price could do quite a few things here. This is a M&Q bounce. Let's look at bookmap again. So 25.4 is a good number, but you can see that it's a lot of algos there, or one entity rather, one block orders. 466 coming up on that right here. Bounce play. I was gonna withdraw some or remove some contracts here. But I kind of want to see what happens. 467. Yeah, price is just making lower. Well, this is trade of 8, but you can clearly see price tries to go long, makes a lower low, lower high, lower low. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful trend market today. You can't even like argue with it either. I mean, look at how the view ups hold here. Disregard everything else and just look at that. This is why view ups are so important. And then you have the handoff view up. I set it at the first break, full body break below, outside of the range. You could set it here too or here. It doesn't really matter because look, I mean, still price action is still there. might pull this. Yeah, let's just close this one. It's a good run on the funding accounts. Flatten all. I don't want to force anything. Okay. I'm done trading funded accounts. Almost $1,000 day again. Here we go, 110.20. Definitely want to think about removing contracts, so we're gonna buy 4 here. Then we could just let that single trade run. Secured a couple $100 for the account. Yeah, looks like price could be hitting this level. There you go. Hits yesterday's low. One contract still $200 right now. So now we have to look at book orders to manage this trade. 25,405. This is the next block. Here, the next level, 405. Now we just manage it tightly. I don't want to give back any of this. I mean, like, it's straight down. There's going to be a pullback eventually. Maybe even imminently. So, could remove the limit. Here we go. Yeah, 405 still holding. Look to the left. Hold up. Four. 25,405. Oh yeah, so it's back down here. Oh, 1001. That is done. Done for the day. Boom. Another day before 511. I mean, it's 511. Another day before 530. I don't want to give back anything. Why give back any money? Good play. Good play. Thank you, market. Could this go lower? Absolutely. Could this go up higher and present another entry? Absolutely. Just, it's below so many levels. Yesterday's view up. Excuse me. Handout view up. New York view up. Low of range. It is just dumping. Downtrend. I'm cool with that. I'm in Q. I mean, orders have been bearish all morning. Like we saw this on Bookmap. How even though there were orders up above, there are thousands of orders more accumulated on the downside. It's still pretty bearish, you know. If you wanted, since price is moving, you could also do this one, another handoff. So there you go. We have another handoff opportunity. All right. So let me Let me just mark this up. Another handoff opportunity is presenting. Good patience here. Two trades. Dunzo. I made some money on the funding accounts too, so that's a win. All right, up for the day, up for the week. Don't let one bad day ruin executions for the week. Good job. Good job. Way to come back. Really proud of that. Still below. Boom, there it is. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? I got my try to silence the clicking and clacking, you know? MNQ bounce short. Win. Beautiful. So I know if you're watching this later in the day, New York session could be tough. It's really early in the morning. I mean, the world's not even up yet. It's 5:15, but I'm already up $1,000, which is pretty phenomenal, right? Not many places you could say you show up and in the first hour you make $1,000. So the last 2 days I made $2,000. So it just goes to show that to me it's worth it. Like I'll wake up knowing that I could make thousands of dollars in the morning and then have the rest of the day ahead of me. But if this is not your lifestyle, that's cool. What I'll be working on it, that indicator you see with TradingView, this indicator, I'll be doing amplifying it or editing it so it could reflect on the London session, which is I believe like 10 or 11 p.m. Hawaii time. So I know we have a lot of night owls in our group, and same principles will apply. Anchor view up at the start of the London session. You just look for the exact same opportunities. The edges are there, but just maybe it's a little slower because of volume. There's not a lot of volume. New York um, sessions, MNQ and MES, they're heavily based on the New York stock market. In fact, that is the New York, that is the US exchanges, right? So there we go. So again, this was let me just clear all this real quick. I want to show you how there's another opportunity right there. Look at that. Bounce off, target lows, right? Quick in and out scalp. That's the most recent level right there. That could have been an easy win right there. Easy quick scalp. Like I said, why didn't I take it? I don't want to expose myself. I want to add more risk, unnecessary risk than I need to. But luckily, it's another early day. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna start my day. Stop sharing. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you guys are watching, if you have any questions, you could always ask me. 41 minutes live. That's pretty cool. Within, I think that's 5 minutes shorter than yesterday's stream. 46 minutes. So having some nice days here. The market's been providing no quote unquote Christmas rallies yet, or Santa rallies, but the way I trade, you don't need to have rallies. You don't need to have all these. I am a trend-based trader intraday, but I don't need those massive Santa rally trends or Christmas trends. Just trade intraday trend, and make money both ways. Just like yesterday. Yesterday was a beautiful example where we could short the market, make some money, could long the market, make some money. It's based purely off of anchored volume weighted average in price, right? So like where are the majority of orders coming in? Is it bulls or bears? So good week, overall good week. I think actually that's what I'll go over real quick before we jump off here. Go back to share screen one more time. Okay, I should be able to see that. All right, cool. So I had a nice streak, 23 days across November and December. Beautiful trading. We don't have to talk about October or anything before this, but I guess we can. Reality is that I wasn't following my plan throughout like October. I kind of lost my way essentially. I was over trading, taking ridiculous trades that don't fit my one of these strategies. One of these strategies. I was trading outside of these edges and we could see these edges work. If we go to my reports and click on tags, and I just want to show all accounts here. Over $30,000 loss. And I mean, this is across simulated and real funds, but over $30,000 in losses. And as a trader, you need to identify this. And the way I see it is like, man, I just left $30,000 on the table. It's exactly what it's saying. Oversized 21K, stop loss too tight, 19K, not letting the trade play out essentially, right? Getting fear. And sometimes they work out. So it's just um, a lot of issues, a lot of mistakes that I was overcoming without really realizing. And that's why journaling is so important. Using a tool like TradeZella, really important. Um, but coming back to November timeframe, November started locking in, just starting it slow, building small wins at a time. Had some really good days. December started off really well, and then ego just got the best of me. I'm trading 60 micros. So that sounds drastic. It sounds bad. Like, read what happened. Another 62 micros right after long short. TradeZella says I was on tilt. This looks like it was a tilt day. Where did it say? Yeah, show signs of tilt. The thing is, right before this session, going into Monday. So after Monday, I back tested. I like to review all my whole trades throughout the week, or that I missed the previous week, and just see how my execution was. I was sizing up. I sized up in my back testing. So it's a little bit, I guess, on tilt, but I was trading my edges. That's it. Maybe I was trading it too quickly. Yes, I mean, like, there's so much to learn from here. I'm not going to defend my actions. All I can say is, yeah, that was the first day I went streaming, um, and maybe it was ego. Maybe I wanted to be right. I don't know. There's just simple things that I could have reduced trades. So obviously, throughout everything, I've taken the most trades here, 11 trades. So I had a nice win rate, but just oversizing really destroyed me. But shake it off, lock back in. I said if I could just get $500 daily, and that's another slippery slope. You don't want to set dollar signs. My whole or like dollar goals. I set. Did set in my mind like, okay, just follow the process and you'll get to $500 daily, right? That's the process. Following the process, like knowing that, hey, I can do this, and then saying, okay, you can now execute properly, execute effortlessly. So that was that. And then here we are, plus 392 on the week, overall $500 coming back from drawdown. So it looks good. This is again, these are all sim funded, right? I like to show this. It's just motivating for me to know that like, okay, I was down this much simulated, add another 30K, still be in profit, right? Because of my mistakes. But it's a it's a good ride. It's a good lessons, following the plan. Right now, 3-day win streak. Maybe we hit 23 days again. Maybe we'll go over. Who knows? I like my win rate here and factors 1.1. There's always room for improvement, but that's that. Don't let one day ruin your week. Don't let one week ruin your month and one month ruin your year. Right? It's just treat one day at a time. And that's all. That's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something. As always, appreciate you guys. Have a good one.